Minus speed plus what? Chat, look at this crap.
Wow.
Also, you gave him the 5th flower for real. You don't want 13? Unlucky number? Alright, chat, but no, seriously, look at that crap. What the he's not even +1. He's not even +1. 55, 53, like, defensive stats with 53 HP. And not even +1. Gotry's, what, 185 BST? Right? Or is he even higher? I don't know.
Gotry is 185. Yes.
Okay. He's ridiculous.
Or no, 185 or 184.
Something like
One
that.
of those two.
Alright, but guys, the other ridiculous thing, right? If unit's HP is over 50%, grants attack defense +5 during combat. And a foe can make a follow attack, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 50%. That's so stupid. So his defense is actually 60. 185. So 60 at base.
Yep.
And when they hit him, 50%, he only takes 50%. So if he has 60 defense and you hit like 62, it does 2 damage. And it gets halved to 1 damage. That's so stupid.
This particular Gotry, however, has just 184 BST because he has Super Banes in speed and defense.
Okay, great.
No super boons.
Sure. Corley Cano actually fits really well, chat, because, right, he gets attack, defense +5 during combat. He loses 3 here, he loses 2 here, but he gets it all back in Courtly Cando. Odd res wave, so on odd turns he has 59 res. So he always has between 60 defense, 53 res, or 59 res. And also a crafty fighter on top of that, so you're not getting your special. That's so stupid. What an absurd hero. At no merges, you can make Gotry into a dick. Yeah, that's all you have to do. You just don't kill him. He just doesn't die. Alright, you got it. Yeah. I don't really have anything to add. I think this is really good. I think maybe you want to do attack smoke just to guarantee things. But odd res waves on your odd turns would be fine. It depends on what you want. You might have more consistency if you're controlling him to use attack smoke instead. 30 stance, slick fighter, armor stride, attack defense solo. You do this much at just +1? What is this madness?
Go to a different season.
I think this is just thematic. It's so dumb. Alright, man. I don't think you need this, but yeah, you could, yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't know, man. Okay, just use him, him. Yeah, of course, him. Just use Flame Emperor on any of the seasons. I think you'll be really happy. Yeah, let's see. I will say Armor Stride, Attack Defense Solo. I think you just want Plaguean Axe. If you're gonna run 1 solo, run 2 solos. Unfortunately, you're not generating any any debuffs on your own, so it depends on your team. But Plaguean Axe would stretch out your defense and res, and God knows she needs her res. He needs her res. Whatever. Needs res. But yeah, Plaguean Axe will probably work out better. I know you have fast bonfires here, right? So, but okay, 2 cooldown bonfires are important because they attack, you attack, and then you bonfire them. But I really value the defense side of things. I've used Flame Emperor for a long time. It's just Flame Emperor has made me sad sometimes because Flame Emperor just dies. That's the problem. Flame Emperor is like the least tanky tank hero in a lot of situations. It's not completely true, right? Still a tank. But there have been bad times, is what I'll say. Alright. But yeah, Sturdy Stance is really good. It's just like your cross between what you want to do with your Flame Emperor. You can use double stances, for example, and then you could do armor strike. Yeah. Rough. You're doing a bit too much, I would say. Alright. If you do Plaguean Axe, and then you do another soul skill, I think you got something interesting, right? Essentially, Flame Emperor would just be acting as any other unit, except armored, ton of stats, and moving well. But yeah, Plaguean Axe solo into another solo, I think is a good option as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. This is a weird combination. So committed to, but I can't see anything like definite for it. What do you say, Matt Crash?
Right, as far as the Flame Emperor goes, there's only so much that can really be done with it.
Right.
So, I mean, this is something that can function, but it's not. It's not something I would really recommend for serious use.
I think in this case, I would probably even suggest DC in your A slot. Legion Axe, DC, Armor Stride, attack defense solo, or attack res solo, or speed res solo. Because they're going plus speed, I think you should go speed res solo. That's what I do personally. If you've already given him Armor Stride, I think you try to make the most out of it. So, alright, Leaf Hulk, 40 plus 10 plus 10. Sheena, I think Leaf Hulk might be the biggest fan of. What the fuck?
Wait, what? I mean, I guess it can work.
All right. As I was saying, I think Leaf Hulk is the biggest fan of Sheena I've ever known. So here we are. With that said, double attack speed. So hey, doesn't Sheena have a super boon in speed? If I recall correctly, unless it was just Gwendolyn.
Not sure.
Okay. Because I remember back in the day, we would do like weird Sheenas and weird Gwendolyn's because we needed the extra point for scoring reasons.
Right.
But yeah, attack speed solo is another 12 on attack and speed, so she's suddenly hitting 64 attack and 43 speed, which isn't bad. With 43 speed,
Sheena does have a super boon in speed.
Right. So if you built her with this in mind, she would have been better, because that would have taken her to 47 in speed, which makes it a lot harder to double her in general. And then with Slick Fighter, she's hitting you back twice. And of course, you can't even debuff her in those situations. Of course, with Crimson Axe, attack defense plus 5, and special cooldown charge minus 1 on foe per attack. So you can essentially have guard, no penalties, and extra attack and defense, as well as extra attack and speed. So your total attack is 6 plus 6 plus 5, 17, 69, nice. And then you got your Slick Fighter and your threat attack speed on top of that. Threat attack speed works a lot better on Sheena because she's baiting them in. So the scary thing about this Sheena is that she actually has a fair amount of speed, and her defenses are no pushovers, because that is at least 47 defense. Yeah, it's an interesting Sheena. And
that is potentially 22 points of speed for the swing.
yeah, if you could bait them, yeah. It's typical of them guys, of course, but interesting maneuver. Wait, didn't we check out your hero earlier? Steady posture. God damn it, this is literally the meme. Interesting. Steady posture, bolt fighter, ward armor, Swiss stance. I like that a lot. Steady posture gives him guard, and he needs it. He needs extra defense, extra speed. His attack is still not bad, considering the fact that Black Luna is where most damage is coming from. However, that said, you've made him in dual phase. Okay, never mind. That's pretty cool. Because, guys, with Bolt Fighter, he attacks -2. You're like, well, his A slot's not doing anything. That's fine. He attacks -2 cooldown, they attack -1, and then he Black Lunas them. He'll probably still kill them with Black Luna. It doesn't matter if his A slot activates or not. Reducing their defense res by 80%, as well as an additional hit on top of that, is usually enough to just kill people. Ward armor, maybe it's a armor ball. But yeah, when you're hitting him, he's really well defended. Extra 10 speed, 53 speed. And if you're another 6 defense and 4 res, and then if you bait him, it's a Black Luna. So a pretty good Black Knight. This is like a Generation 1 kind of build where you don't focus on one phase, and it's not splitting into 2 phases perfectly, but it's still really good overall, because on both phases, even though not everything's synergizing perfectly, he's still so scary because he has something tying it together, like Black Luna. No. Even Yums, I remember when I first showed you this unit and you freaked out why I had chosen Beast Code. Now you can finally understand why. Yeah, okay, I remember. I thought that was stupid back then, and I still think it's stupid. Rate this build, chat, out of 10. He's so
weirdly
festive.
Functional, but not good.
Well, there you go. He's so festive he switched to Ninja Yari because he doesn't need to use a festive weapon anymore. So chat, the reason why we're like so against this is because it moves like molasses. It's an armored hero. He's moving 1 block at a time. If they're within space and if somebody actually leaves a unit in front of Ephraim, Ephraim will smash them. With the threat and attack speed, if you get that situation, which I'll say probably never, but if you do get that situation to happen, you drop their speed by 5 and you increase your speed by 5. So that's a swing of 10 speed. And you increase your attack by...
Excuse me. Sorry.
No problem. What? Weren't you going to say something?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, basically, that's a 23-point speed swing if threat and attack speed is active. Well, potentially 23-point speed swing. That being said, Armored Stride would let him actually move.
That's what's more important to me.
Yep.
So while Daring Fighter can get you a quad, and relatively easy because 80% of the normal desperation percentage, and it has a half a null up in it, it's really nice. It's a really nice skill, but you're not even moving.
This is so weird. Like, I understand the idea of embracing the speed meme, but this is still very questionable.
Yeah. If you were able to move better, I would be all for it, but you're not.
Yeah. Also, for Daring Fighter specifically, especially with a defense team, yeah, attack speed push would be better.
What the?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I noticed the beard first.
This is
weird.
Chat, rate the build. Rate the build. Speedo guard.
37 speed.
All of that for just 37 speed. You're funny. You're funny. You're not even using her unique B skill, Black Eagle. Black Eagle roll.
This is not good.
This is not good. What are you doing, buddy?
This must be paired with Peony. What am I looking at?
You would have to be with Peony to have any chance of making this work.
Multiple instances of Peony.
Oh boy. So, as mentioned, this reaches 37 speed. You will need debuffs on your enemy team, so I guess Attack Smoke will really make her a tank. Because, again, if you drop their attack by 7, it's a minus 19, and with her stats, 43, 45, minus 19, that's close to 60 in defense and res, essentially.
Leaf Hulk, no.
What? No. This isn't a good don't take this challenge. I would never do this, but I can see it working because it's on light season, and if you have Peony backing this up, getting her to 40 odd speed, I think you have to get even higher, like 45 speed or whatever, if you have a chance of this working. The problems, guys, no DC, so you're not counterattacking regardless of distance. No damage reduction that you have from Black Eagle rule. No guaranteed doubling. I guess Snowfall beats that, but no guaranteed doubling. There are a bunch of issues with this. It does...
You took everything that makes Brave Edelgard good and said, nope.
Yep. One of the things that makes Brave Edelgard so good is that she is one of the most min-max heroes in the entire game. Her speed stat is among the lowest in the game, for good reason. It's well allocated into every other stat, so... You should have tried this on a different armor if you really were serious about it.